right. Welcome to Progression on Anatomy. That is the aim for today, and has been the aim for today. Um, I've done about 30. How many pages have I done? 40 pages. 40 pages of similar work as you can see on the screen now. Um, and I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better. I think it's the consistency of hammering these out, um, combined with using a pen, so you make a mistake, it's gonna be there, um, is really, really helping. Keeping an eye on proportion, trying to implement a little bit of gesture and not worrying about details. It's helping. As you can see, the top row did not turn out great. I got a big X next to the first one. It did not, yeah, I didn't like it. But the bottom row was better, especially the bottom left. I think it looks well. I think it looks well. I'm finding if you can see on the bottom left the left arm, the kind of elbow. Uh, that's the next kind of thing I'm actually looking at reference to figure out is again, this page and the pages you're gonna see today are all from memory, but the next thing I need to look at for reference is how the elbow connects to the upper arm. Something that I think about. It's weird when you're doing anatomy. The things that you think you should know, everyone knows: the shoulder, the upper arm, the elbow, the forearm, the hand, and you think we know it, and we think that we're like, yeah, I know, all that connects. It's fine, But then when you actually go to put it on paper, it's you don't know it. You really don't. It's surprising and I teach kickboxing and fencing and boxing, and that's one of my other gigs, and it's amazing, something that I've been involved in that's physical based for a very long time. Just the slight details of anatomy that I don't know, um, that art highlights is, yeah, it's really interesting. Um, but yeah, today again, just playing with a lot of different things. Here's a mixture. This page is a mixture. It's again getting back to being too stiff. Like even the character whose arm has morphed into an axe. I don't remember doing that, but apparently that's where I was going with it. Even though I was trying to get a bit of movement in, you can see movement via the legs, but the upper body is very stiff. I'm just trying to figure out how you go about getting motion into the chest. That's one aspect I need to try and figure out. I've also been trying to think maybe it's the lack of a head as well. That's because I think the placement of the head and the neck draws the rest of the anatomy. Like the head acts as a pendulum, and where the head goes, the body often follows. And I'm just trying to figure out, that obviously has an effect on the body as well, I'm guessing, when you're drawing it. But then I go and draw something like on the bottom left hand corner with still trying to get women's breasts right. I think it's a good attempt. It looks okay. You can see where I went wrong. I actually cheated on this one a little bit. As you can see, I've given myself a second attempt, going a little bit heavier on the pen, on one or two of these. But again, the mistakes are still there. They're still visible. Can't rub them out. So I think that's the main important aspect of it. But yeah, has been that. It has been similar to yesterday, just trying to hammer out the anatomy, try to get decks. I'm very much interested in character design, so that's kind of a lot of my focus is on that, and it's just important to try and get a lot of these figures down and to a point where I can manipulate them into what I need. Again, on this page you can see more poses, generic poses, off at an angle, the rear, the front. Haven't really started working on the side pose. I think I've scared myself away from the side angle of the human body. I think I need to address that. But again, things are coming out better. There's still mistakes. I realized while drawing someone from behind, I don't actually have a great idea in my head. This is all from memory, and I don't have a great memory of someone's back. Like drawing the butt is trying to figure that out and make how to make it look right has been difficult. Yeah, there's holes within my memory for certain aspects of it that I think I've added a list of things that I'm going to be looking up anatomical reference for, and trying to address them over the next few days. I think that's the best way of using reference as well. I remember talking to a friend of mine who's he's an artist, and he said that instead of just sitting there drawing a person, try to get to a point where you can draw a piece of anatomy from your memory, and then when you get stuck in something, go and look up that particular thing, and then when you're finished, then compare that to reference, and then rinse and repeat, rather than just drawing straight from a picture of someone. I said that ideally drawing straight from a picture of someone or going to a life drawing class is obviously beneficial. But if you want to try and really force yourself to improve in a very quick manner, he recommends that idea of doing something. And he's one of these guys that's like a printer. He can just print out any image in his head and it just looks outstanding. I think. But so far so good. So yeah, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. If you like this, please like and subscribe. If not, just have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. And I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's update. Cheers.